and our continent is called Europe.
When there's nothing left but the fire in my chest and the air that fills my lungs, I'll hold my tears and trade my ears for a glimpse at kingdom come. On the other side of misery, there's a world we long to see. The strife we share will take us there to relief and sovereignty. Oh my God, we'll have our home again. My God, we'll have our home. Our blood or sweat will get there yet. My God, we'll have our home. In our own towns we're foreigners now. Our names are spat and cursed. The headline smack of another attack, not the last and not the worst. Oh, my fathers, they look down on me. I wonder what they feel to see their noble sons driven down beneath a coward's heel. Oh, my
God. Miedo a nada ni a nadie, por la fe y por la patria, las banderas en alto.
These things should not occur again. Anyhow, that belongs now to past history. We followed then the guiding star of European Union, the resolve that these European peoples should not be rent by fratricidal war, but should come together in a great union, which should make them the greatest and most beneficent power on earth.
On my social media that 99% of the meetings I go to, I'm the only non-white person in the room. But why are we so surprised when the most senior positions in Scotland are filled almost exclusively by those who are white? Take my portfolio alone. The Lord President, white. The Lord Justice Clerk, white. Every High Court judge, white. The Lord Advocate, white. The Solicitor General, white. Chief Constable, white. Every Deputy Chief Constable, white. Every Assistant Chief Constable, white. The head of the Law Society, white. The head of the Faculty of Advocates, white. Every prison governor, white. And not just justice, the Chief Medical Officer, white. The Chief Nursing Officer, white. The Chief Veterinary Officer, white.
The most dangerous terrorist threat to our homeland is white supremacy. There's a second thing in that black box. An unrelenting stream of immigration. Non-stop. Non-stop. Folks like me who are Caucasian of European descent, for the first time in 2017, will be an absolute minority in the United States of America. Absolute minority. Fewer than 50% of the people in America, from then and on, will be white European stock. That's not a bad thing. That's a source of our strength. That's a source of our strength.
I think there's a resurgence of anti-Semitism because at this point in time, Europe has not yet learned how to be multicultural. And I think we're going to be part of the throes of that transformation, which must take place. Europe is not going to be the monolithic
white
societies. Huge transformation for Europe. They're not going into multicultural. And Jews will be resented because of our leading role. But without that leading role and without that transformation, Europe will not survive. Europe will not survive. Europe will not survive.
Did you ever think you'd turn on the TV and roughly 2 out of 3 ads would be biracial couples selling a product?
Позвоню, и ты же мне, не сонный, набирай меня, люблю, ты далеко, далеко, смеется.
perhaps in that respect, rests upon you, upon all of us, than any other people. Because if tomorrow the British people decided to do these things, the news of that would go like an electric shock of awakening and of hope right through Europe.
But now, more and more girls are joining.
Hundreds of white nationalists.
Today, I have a message for the Turks. You will become a member of the European Union. Well, forget it. You are no Europeans, and you will never be.
Der kostbarste Besitz auf dieser Welt aber ist das eigene Volk. Und für dieses Volk und um dieses Volk wollen wir ringen und wollen wir kämpfen und niemals erlahmen und niemals ermüden und niemals verzagen und niemals verzweifeln.
Right proudly high over Dublin town, they flung out the flag